How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Kainoa Carlson. Happy Aloha Thursday. We got a great show planned for you folks today. In fact, coming up this weekend, this Sunday, a new episode of Kitchen Scraps is set to debut. It's all about big game grinds, but we're actually going to kick off the show today over here in the Hi Now Kitchen, recapping what we just saw last week. We got Chef Maile joining us right now, who was the judge for episode 3 of Kitchen Scraps. Hi, Chef.
Hi.
Thank you very much for being here. That was good fun, huh?
It was good fun. I feel like I just was here.
You were a different capacity today.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking all about your wonderful restaurant located out in Hawaii Kai.
Right.
We're going to get to all of these great dishes on the table as well. But we do want to ask you as well, throughout the first couple of weeks, we've been bringing back competitors who won the show. So it's nice to have a judge come back and kind of talk about the experience. First of all, being able to kind of step into the kitchen in a different kind of way. How's that?
It was less pressure because those two boys, they it's so much pressure to be cooking and you're time limited, and then you have the chef watching you and everybody else watching you. So it was so good to be on the other side and not sweating it so hard.
Yeah, and then what'd you think about the dishes as well? I mean, in the first round for your specific episode, Micah and Raymond whipped up, they had truffle Alfredo, and we celebrated kind of date night flavors.
Yes.
It was a weekend of love, Valentine's Day weekend. They had to romance you, but what'd you think of the flavors and what they brought to the table?
You know, I was shocked that they did Thai curry, actually. I was like, whoo, you are.
I know.
I was like, but you know what? It came out really good. I was most impressed with the fish because fish is so delicate. It's so hard to cook. It's so easily, you can overcook it in an instant, and it was really thinly sliced, but the flavors was good. The winner forgot the basil. Raymond forgot the basil, which is key to Thai.
He was very upset too. Did you hear?
Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, I did hear. But his flavors were there. It was really good. He nailed it actually.
Yeah, that was, I would probably say as well. And you had an opportunity to be here. That was some intense cooking. A lot of times with the competition, we don't know how it's going to be when people step into the kitchen. But these guys were laser focused. Did you get that?
They were, and they were very competitive. You know, they were like, okay, kind of fighting over some stuff, but this show is so good because it brings new flavor to, the restaurant and the food scene. I like that they run and they have a time limit to grab all their, ingredients and things like that. But they did good, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the other upcoming chefs battle it out.
There we go. We're looking at some shots of Chef Maile right now in action when we had an opportunity to film. And that's another element as well, kind of supporting all of our local vendors here, right? Using the local ingredients with the different things that we have. But then as a judge, I always say, you have the hardest job. Would you agree? Kitchen Scraps, the judge, that's the toughest gig.
And in Hawaii, everybody knows everybody. So I was so lucky that I didn't know either of the chefs, because Hawaii is so small, everybody knows everybody, right? So I was like, okay, I'm really judging on taste, the look of the dish, and the way they cook.
I wanted to ask you as well, is it kind of nerve-wracking in that sense? Like, we're watching the judging portion of it right now, but then having that ability, you got to stand them, taste the food, critique the food. How was that for you?
It was. For me, I was kind of nervous because of mostly of my double chin. Just kidding. I was nervous because I didn't want to hurt one or the other's feelings. They both were great, but somebody's got to be a winner, somebody's got to be a loser, right? So that part I don't like conflict.
No, you're a fabulous judge. And again, that entire episode is updated right now at kitchenscraps.tv. And right now what we're going to get into is a little bit about what you specialize in. Real quick, what's on this table?
Okay, so here we have our version of Thai lechon.
Okay.
We have here a Penang curry, which is one of our most popular curries because it has peanut butter, and kids love peanut butter.
Everyone loves peanut butter.
Everybody loves peanut butter. And then this is Pat Kimao. A lot of times people go to Thai restaurants and their staple is pad Thai. Well, we're trying to introduce more of the pad kima, which is a wider noodle, a little bit kick to it.
Beautiful.
And this is so underrated, guys.
This bowl was 2 times more full before everyone started coming in.
Yes, this is true, guys. So this is our pork jerky, and although it doesn't look pleasingly beautiful, it is so packed with so many flavors, and people don't know about it, and the people that do know about it, they're like, you don't know about this.
I know, that thing must just disappear quick. And then the last one.
And the last one is called larb, and I'm gonna say this on TV. It's not pronounced larb.
Say it one more time for everybody at home.
It's not pronounced larb. It's pronounced larb.
Lob.
Lob.
Okay,
right.
there you go. We're getting more lessons as we stand here with Chef as well.
It's actually very, very healthy. It's a good fortune salad. This is called lob, and you can have any type of protein, whether it's chicken or pork or beef. And it's basically, it's served like at weddings, engagement.
TV shows, High Now Daily. We're going to serve it up here in just a little bit. We're going to head to break. Let's stay with us on High Now Daily. More food, more fun coming up. Great job, Chef. Now we're going to go into everything in the make.
Okay.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. What you're looking at right there is the delicious offerings from Chef Maile over there at Maile Ties, which actually opened back in 2008. Chef,
Yes, it's been a while.
congratulations.
Thank
what a
you.
run at that restaurant.
Yes. It's a family restaurant, you know. The neighborhood loves it. It's located in where Costco Center is, and there's so much parking.
Yeah,
Lots
that is.
of parking.
Yeah, the accessibility of it is great. But then obviously the flavors and everything that you guys do over there as well. One more time, we have the lechon. This is the curry. One more time on this one.
The pat kimao shrimp, pork jerky, and
Lob,
Thank
which
you.
is not larb,
Right.
That's what we just discussed.
Yes.
You mentioned as well, traditionally this dish over here will be served with some cabbage, but how do you like to do it?
yeah. So it traditionally is with cabbage. I'll make one for you so you can do
you.
the cabbage. I personally like it with the romaine lettuce because it's just easier to eat that way.
And one of the things that I love about the food, Chef, is that not only is it packed with all the flavor, but when you look at everything on here, healthy. There's greens, there's veggies. It's a good mix of protein and veggies.
Well, you know, Thai food, Lao food, there's a lot of fresh herbs and fresh produce. So we try to, you know, work with our local farmers because we try to, you know, support each other, right?
My goodness, that's
Is it
so
good?
delicious.
Yeah, and it's very healthy. It's not a lot of fat. A lot of workout, you know, people in workout, they always come and they do takeout here, and that's what they eat for dinner.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Very delicious.
Try with the
Thank you,
lettuce.
Chef.
Yeah.
Now, what is a lot of the ingredients and different things? Like, what goes into the? Is this all recipes you grew up eating and cooking?
Yeah, and you know, you kind of make it your own because it's just like, you know, pasta and tomato sauce or meat sauce. Everybody has their own little version, a little kick to it. So I grew up with, you know, my family eating and cooking and helping. I did a lot of cooking in the back when my sister was the glamorous waitress out on the floor. I wanted to be the waitress. I wanted to be the glamorous waitress, but I was back in the kitchen peeling shrimp because I wasn't old enough.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they had you in the kitchen. You were making it all happen. back
Yeah,
there.
I was making it all happen while my sister was just, in her beautiful gown, and then she got tips.
Enjoy-
She
Oh.
got tips, and I got like $5. They tip the kitchen a little here and
Gotcha,
there.
gotcha.
Okay, yeah, but yeah.
Well, Chef, everything has worked out fantastic for you and your
Thank you,
family.
thank you.
The restaurant is on an incredible run. It's open, gosh, now over 15
Yes,
years. What do you
just
think? And
about.
so we do have some new menu offerings, right? We were talking a little bit
Right.
earlier. You want to revamp some things, right?
Yeah, now that one location is closed, I have a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more time. So we're planning to downsize on our menu, and we're just going to add a little bit more of new appetizers. I can't go too
Okay.
far off the
Right.
path because I've tried that quinoa, and I tell you what, all these people, the customers that come in, they want what they want, and they want the same things. They're like, creatures of habit.
Right.
So-
They want what they want when they go to
want what they
Maile's.
want.
I
I've tried.
get it. Mm-hmm.
I've tried lobster and steak for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, and then I'm stuck with it because they want Penang curry, they want pad thai, they want pad siu, So
Look at this curry.
Yes.
Now, you don't got to tell us everything about it, but what goes into the curry that makes it so dang delicious? A little bit of heat.
A little bit of heat from
flavor's awesome.
we have coconut milk in it, and
Mm-hmm.
then we have our Penang curry paste, which has all these like herbs like lemongrass, galangal, and then we have fish sauce, which is a staple
Mm-hmm.
in Thai cooking, Thai Lao cooking, and peanut butter, which is great because when you try to get
What
kids,
does the peanut butter do?
it makes it thicker, but it also adds that sweetness to it, and it's vibrant. But the kids love it, and for me as a mother, when your kids love it, then you love it. It makes your life easier.
Everyone's life is easier when the kids
Yeah,
are happy.
yeah.
When are these? When you think about the new approach for it, when are you looking to launch the new menu?
Probably about a month. We're working on. We have a lot on our menu, so I would really like to downsize. So it makes it easier for people to come in, and besides that, we just know everybody's favorites. It's going to be a little bit tough. I'm not going to lie, because the minute you take one off, they're like,
Well, where's
"Whoa!"
that thing? Yeah. Where's that dish I always
But
get?
I'm trying to make everybody happy.
Right.
But everybody's not going to be happy.
Well,
That's
if you come
okay.
here, I promise the food, it will make you happy. What is the best way for reservations to come down and everyone to check you out?
You can go online, or you just call the restaurant. Miley'sThaiBistro.com.
Okay, Chef, thank you so much. And
Thank
then I got to
you.
ask you right here, right now,
Yes.
Kitchen Scraps Season 2, you in? You going to come back and judge?
Oh boy.
We're going to talk in the commercial break. We'll be right back. Thank you, Chef.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Okay, I am sitting down with Ivory right now, and she is of Common Ground, Kauai. Thank you so much for coming in from our neighbor islands today to join me on Hi Now.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, let's talk about how Common Ground Kauai really aims to set the table for a regenerative future here in Hawaii.
Yeah, so Common Ground Kauai, we're located on the north shore of Kauai and Kilauea, and we're a regenerative hospitality company, which essentially just means that we're trying to look at how we do hospitality differently so that people that come into Kauai have a different experience, a more authentic experience, and can really like walk away with something that is educational and exciting.
Beautiful. Okay, let's talk about the ways that you guys do things different and what that looks like there on the north shore of Kauai.
Sure. So we have a lot of different experiences and ways that we invite visitors in. And I think at the heart of it, we always make sure that like it ties back into community. So any experience, any event that we do, we want to make sure that that also serves our community. So one of them, yes, we have our farm tours. So you walk through agroforest with all different types of plants growing. And then we do a 100% locally sourced food, farm to table, lunch and dinner. And then we also recently just started a lay program.
All right, so tell me a little bit more about the lay program and what that looks like. I know you guys are really trying to support the lay makers and really bring it back to real local lei making from the Aina. So share with us what that looks like.
Yeah, so we're really excited about the lei program. Part of it was funded by the HTA, which allowed us to actually create our own lei garden with native plants, non-native plants, and just kind of look at like, how can we think about lei differently? I know everybody loves lei, we celebrate it all the time, but what does a locally made lei look like? I think oftentimes we have our purple lei that get flown in, and I think we just want to, get our lei back to be made locally, and then also teach, like, how do you make a lei po'o? So we create experiences where visitors and locals can come in and make their own lei po'o. We source everything from our island, from our lei garden, which will be expanding a little bit more, which is exciting. Thanks to HTA grant, we're able to grow more things for lei, but not just for us, but also for like Kauai lei makers. So actually last month we hosted Yukio Otani from Umahana lei makers, and we had 31 different Kauai lei makers that came out and learned from him. We just all like made lei together, and I think that's really what we want to create in our spaces at Common Ground, is a space for our community, for our lei makers, people to come together, see what kind of lei plants we have, and then make lei together.
Beautiful. And you were mentioning, you know, bringing people together. There is a lot of partnerships that happen there at Common Ground. If you could share with us some of the people that you work with, whether it's other entrepreneurs and businesses, you know, I would love to hear more about that. Yeah,
we have so many partners that we work with, whether it's who we source our food from. 100% of our food is sourced locally, obviously. So we get our farmers down the road that will bring us food for our dinners. And then also we work with people like Hanalei Spirits who provide all of our bar, our cocktails and everything. I have so many, I'm probably forgetting a bunch, but yeah. And one of them we actually recently did was a pareo that we worked with a local graphic designer who helped us create it, that kind of paid tribute to our roots of Common Ground, which historically was a guava plantation. So kind of like paying homage to the Palaka print, which I'll show you.
Yeah, hold that.
The Palaka print, and then you know, just kind of bringing that back into today. Like, what do we want to see for our agriculture, for our visitor industry, and just how can we do it differently and share the complexities of Hawaii, but also the beauty of Hawaii.
Love that. So of course, we always talk about sustainability, which you were telling me is like a buzzword. It's more all about moving towards regenerative future here in Hawaii. But I highly suggest taking a look at their website, because if you go through it, you can see just the fabulous work that you folks are doing and all the experiences that they provide there out on Kauai. So thank you so much for sharing. If you could drop your website for us, that would be great.
Sure. It's commongroundkauai.com, and you can also follow us on Instagram, Kauai Common Ground.
All right, Ivy, thank you so much for joining me today. All right, right now we're going to send things over to Kainoa. What's happening? Kainoa and Kainoa.
Hey, that's right. We're over here right now, joined by, that's right, there's a pair of Kainoas on set right now. This is Kainoa Horkajo, and he is actually the Noko'oi Kainoa on High Now Daily today. Here we're talking about Mahina Farms, Maui. Welcome into the show, bro.
Good to see you, bro.
Mahalo nui for being here, bro. Okay, so let's get into Mahina Farms, Maui. What is it? Obviously, it's located over there on the Valley Isle, but what's happening over there?
That's right. So Mahina Farms Maui is our family farm. It's been a vision of ours for a really long time. you know, I think we would all be so blessed to have, well, one, a family we love and have the opportunity to work with. So we're right in Iao Valley. We just opened a farm stand. I got a bunch of products here to talk story with you about, and yeah.
Let's get into it, bro. What do we have over here? So this is all located over there at the farm stand, yeah?
That's right. So we actually just opened the farm stand, one of two in Iao Valley, on Iao Valley Road. And we're one of those, okay, our property is old plantation land. So we're in the process of cutting down the invasives, replanting natives and food crops, right? So we got a lot of stuff like our cutting boards, our chopping blocks, even our sign is made from semi-invasive plants, you know, like the monkey pod, which looks pretty, but we don't really, you know, we can't eat it.
Right.
And then stuff like silky oak, which we make into viable products.
That is mean. So we're taking,
That's awesome.
as we continue to clear though, this is full-blown full circle, finding a way to integrate it back into the people.
That's right, full, and we try and use everything. So even our little pieces of scrap wood, we make into bookmarks, you know, for getting my kids and everybody reading. And then of course, we got our food crops.
Right.
So we've got, you know, I didn't bring any base food crops. You know what a coconut and a papaya and a mac nut look like. I brought some mac nuts for you to crack. But we also do a lot of value-added products. So my sister came up with this incredible lilikoi shortbread cookies recipe.
I like all those words together. Lilikoi, shortbread, cookies, yes.
Exactly. And then we've got some, my mom is an amazing, there you go.
Actually, awesome.
My mom is an amazing artist. So these are all fruits and flowers from our property that she's painted with watercolor. We started incorporating native dyes into the water, the watercolors, the paint as well. So we're trying to find this kind of full circle moment for us on our farm.
What about the granola as well? This is all coming from there too?
Yeah, well, not all the granola, but everything we can. You got the mac nuts in it and some other things that we grow on our farm. Combine it with the other products that make granola. We're just trying to find our niche, you know, as we go along. How you like the cookies?
This is Ono, by the way, especially with the shortbread cookie to integrate that flavor of lilikoi in here. This thing's outstanding.
There you go, bro.
You mentioned the kukui nuts as well. What is this over here? What is this?
So this is mac nuts. I would have you eat
mac nuts.
I would have you eat kukui nuts, but I don't know how far the bathroom is.
I know.
Okay, so have you ever cracked a mac nut before?
I think it's gonna be my first time.
Okay,
right now.
you got to give it a go.
This way.
Yeah.
Ooh,
There you
easy
go.
like butter. This one, huh?
That's
Easy,
it, bro. So you know, so we're growing mac nuts and we're doing some products. We got some flavored mac nuts, of course. You know, Hawaii known for mac nuts. Not a canoe crop. We focus on canoe crops at our farm, Mahina Farms, but we also just got to grow stuff we eat. And I tell that to people, farmers, anyone. You're gonna grow food. Don't grow stuff you don't eat, because then you won't eat it. So grow food you like, and I like mac nuts. So
absolutely.
we
Who
grow
does
that.
it, bro? Who does it?
Yeah.
Also, in addition to that, we have the farm stand that's taking place over there. All of this great product coming from the farm. There's a bed and breakfast too, right? That's
right.
a different type of experience.
Yeah. So our property, on the farm property, we have Iao Valley Inn. It's a bed and breakfast. Just 3, units, 3 rooms in there, and we love helping out like Kama'aina, our local people. Because sometimes, you're visiting, you want somewhere to stay, you want to stay in town. There's not a lot of places to stay in Central, in the Wai'eha. So we like to provide that. It's obviously great for guests from anywhere. But we have that Iao Valley Inn as well. Right
on, bro. And then what if people want to cool? Obviously with initiatives like this, we're always looking for additional support, help from the local community. How do people do it?
Well, that's right. So, people can reach out to us via, all the regular channels, mahinafarmsmaui.com, email us over there. We're also trying to find a way to give back to our community in Maui and elsewhere, but people are kind of stressing out right now.
Right.
If you've been to Iao, which I know a lot of people have, you know how spiritual it is, how tranquil and relaxing it is. And so we're offering kind of a few select opportunities each month for, if you've got like a small team, okay, say your High Now team, you guys want to come and have a small team outing and just kick back on the river for a couple hours and relax and connect. Iao is the spot that has done that historically for 1,000 years, and we want to kind of bring that back as well.
Right on, bro. Well, thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you
for planning
Appreciate
the High Now Maui outing. You heard that
there
over
you
here.
go. That's right, bro.
There you go.
Whenever you want.
Here we go. We got the invite. For more info as well, we'll have this up at hignowdaily.com. We'll be right back.
St. Louis School is Hawaii's only all-boys school, and I come from a big family of St. Louis alumni, including my grandpa, my dad, my uncles, and so many of my cousins, and we are pleased to have 3 of St. Louis School's star students with us here today. We've got Jax, who's in grade 5. We've also got Noah, who is an 8th grader, and Christian, a senior. Thank you guys for being here with me today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Let's start things off with the youngest of the bunch. We're going to talk to Jax. I mentioned grade 5. Let's talk story about all the grade levels that St. Louis School offers.
The grade levels that St. Louis offers goes from all the way from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade.
Let's talk about sports that you guys are a part of and all of the accolades that come along with it.
Yes, St. Louis has one of the best athletic programs in the nation. We are the 3-time champion for basketball, the 2-time champion for track and field, we're the champion for football, and we're the runner-up in baseball.
It just goes to show how incredible the sports program is up there at St. Louis. We hear it time and time again, always coming out with the wins. We know academics is so important. So let's talk with you, Christian. Tell me about some of the awards here.
Yeah, so we are very fortunate to have our robotics program being one of the best in the state. And our junior ROTC robotics team is the current reigning back-to-back-to-back national champions, which you can see by the trophies in front.
Participating students gain, solid foundational skills in engineering, mathematics, science, to prepare them for their future careers in STEM. And also at the same time, they compete with schools all around the world, they travel internationally, and also are able to collaborate with their peers.
Well, congratulations. You guys are doing amazing things there at St. Louis School. And I wanted to ask, as you continue your education, you're the valedictorian of your class. What does that mean to you, and how has St. Louis School prepared you for your future and what's to come?
Yeah, so I'd say St. Louis has been a good fit for me primarily because of its existence as an all-boys school. So this learning environment has teachers put a greater emphasis on hands-on learning in accordance to how we boys learn best. So for example, in science, the emphasis on laboratory learning has solidified the concepts we've learned in class better in my mind than if we were just to sit through a lecture. Also, St. Louis offers a wide range of honors and advanced placement courses that have definitely prepared me well for the university level. And yeah, in the future, I'm still undecided where I want to go, but got to make that decision soon.
No doubt you are going to be doing great things in the future. And I wanted to move on to you and ask you, Noah, about the brotherhood.
Thank you.
All right. Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Okay, we know Valentine's Day is over, but there are still some fun events that will celebrate love. Well, the love of shopping, I should say. We've got Kahala and we've got Kira over here from the Lucky Penny. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, okay, what is Lucky Penny? Tell everybody.
We are a concierge consignment boutique located in Pearl City, and we're here to sell your items for you.
Yes, and you guys do that with such ease. You have your place out there in Pearl City, but essentially people can bring their closet and have a closet at your spot, and it's as easy as that, right?
It's really actually very simple. You bring everything you want to sell, you decide how much you want to sell it for, and we do all the work all week long.
Okay, so this is like boutique consignment because you're gonna find some really amazing things here, not only just on this rack alone, but inside the entire store. You guys have a pretty large space, so many different closets are there. How many different lines of closets do you have?
Yeah, so we have 1,800 square feet. Currently, we have 36 closets, and we can do up to 50 closets. And so everything changes every week.
Wow.
Brand new people, brand new closets move in every Saturday.
Okay, so it's week by week.
Correct.
So that's what makes it super, super fresh.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about what's on this rack today. I've been looking and noticing some favorites. Off the top, I'm seeing designs by Kamaholi'i. Right here is the red, so that's so perfect. And then we've got, even more. And then, I mean, some of these things are new with tags, yes?
Yes, so we do a lot of Levi's with tags.
Wow.
We have a lot of vintage brands.
Yes.
We do a lot of support of local brands, including seamstresses. So not everything is resale.
Okay.
Some of it is brand new.
Wow. Okay. There are some acacia bathing suits in there. I've seen some Lululemon sports bras. I mean, things that we would go to a mall maybe or shop online for. You can get this for a fraction of the price. Like, So much cheaper.
So much cheaper. Even this is from the store.
So still there's jewelry, there's accessories.
We have a luxury brand cabinet. It's locked with the Chanels, the Nihao, all of it.
Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. And now, Kira, you've been working. This is mother-daughter duo, by the way. You've been working with your mom and seeing all the things that are coming through. Like, what are some of the favorites that come into the shop? Is it the local pieces that everybody really likes?
100% the local pieces, but also a lot of basics. I think it's really hard to find good basics for cheap. I mean, just a t-shirt is usually $20 now. So I feel like having a $5 t-shirt or a $2, great tank top it's really nice and people enjoy that.
Yeah, and I have to say, as someone who wears things for TV constantly, you're always trying to switch up your wardrobe. Yeah. But when you go like way back and you're getting like consignment pieces, you're not gonna see everybody wearing that because it could have been from years ago and it's like brand new all over again.
Yeah,
so,
it's nice to show up at the luau and not match with other people at the luau.
Oh girl, and I've done it before. I've been to places where like, let's just take a photo. Who wore it there? Yeah, it's so funny. But yes, it's a perfect way to get something that's maybe older, but still it's like brand new again, especially when there's still tags on it. Okay, and then you guys have an event that's coming up. This is the Galentine's event.
Yeah. We try to host an event once a month. This month, it's this Saturday. It's Galentine's event. We have live music, drinks, and pupus.
Ooh.
And then we have 4 pop-ups. One is a Forever Jewelry, Hui Mauloa. One is a pool bar, Le Mama 808.
Nice.
One is Pani Lolo Hat Company, which is custom cowboy hats.
Cool.
And the 4th one is a massage duo. So it's 2 people and they team massage you.
This sounds like the perfect Galentine's Day event. Again, that's this Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m. This is going to be at your shop,
Yes.
Lucky Penny in Pearl City.
Yes.
Okay, for tickets.
$25. You can buy it at the door or online.
Okay, so go ahead and check them out this Saturday, Lucky Penny in Pearl City. Have a Galentine's Day celebration with all of your friends and go shop all these one-of-a-kind pieces. But honestly, half of these are already sold because all the coworkers over here saw it and were like, they have to have it. Go ahead and check them out. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back with more of Hai Now Daily. Okay, but this right here, 16. What? Aloha and welcome to Hai Now Daily. Of course, we are back here on the show having so much fun, and we are talking about Kamehameha School's 100th anniversary of the Ho'olaulea up there at Kapalama. And I'm very excited to introduce you both to Pilialoha Carlson and Kainoa Kaneshiro. That kind of just threw me for a whirl when I heard Kainoa and then Carlson, and then my partner's not here in the building today, but I got his niece. This is his niece, you guys. Pili aloha, Carlson. And in no relation, but this is Kainoa. I'm going to mention that again. Welcome to the show, you guys. Okay, let's talk about the 100th anniversary of the Ho'olaulea. It is at Bishop Museum again this year, and you guys are going to be incorporating some fun things into the festivities. So tell me a little bit about that, the history, the culture, all the good things.
So like Rachel previously said, this is the 100th anniversary, and so we really wanted to go all out. So that's why the location has changed from Konia Field at Kamehameha to Bishop Museum. And here there's going to be a lot of open space for pony rides, activities, country store, a lot of different local food vendors, and great music. We really wanted to incorporate this tradition of Ho'olaulea and celebrating our culture, but the thing is that it's open to everyone, and we invite everyone to come and partake in this great cultural exchange and festival.
Wow, I mean, she's just a sophomore in high school, and oh my gosh, she remembered all of that, all the information for the Ho'olaulea. It's on February 22nd, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, we mentioned it's at the Bishop Museum. We talked about all the fun things that's going to be there. So, let's talk a bit about the food. Everybody wants to know about the food. What can we eat?
So here we have from Ollie's Kitchen.
Ooh, I love Ollie's Kitchen.
We have a garlic chicken. You're welcome to help yourself. And then
I love it.
Back here we have a new dish to me and I'd say most people, which is Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. A new one.
Okay,
so we invite you to try, so.
Well, sure, why not? Okay, I'm gonna open this. This looks like a nice dip sauce action. So this is the Philly cheese. Okay.
How's that tasting?
So good. So good. You're gonna have to go to the Ho'olaulea. Oh my goodness, it has a little kick to it. And then there's a country store. Tell everybody about the country store and what you can get from there.
So as you can see, all of the items on this table were actually made by parents and teachers. They're donating their time to make these incredible items that will be for sale at the country store. The country store will be open the same time as Ho'olaulea, but as you can see, these are very exclusive. We even have an exclusive 100th anniversary bag, so come to the country store while you still can, because these items will not be available for long.
Very cool. Now, in addition to all the items that you can get from the country store, there's also some local vendors that's sending their products over there. They have donated products, including like Kako Collective. Lex Breezy has sent over some of the products as well. So you can shop. So make sure you bring your cash flow over there and support. And I also have to shout out the ATP, that's the Association of the Teachers and Parents, because they're the ones that's putting on this incredible event. So we have to shout out all of those teachers and parents for making this happen. It is the 100th year and they're going all out this year. There's going to be entertainment. Tell them who's going to be performing.
That's correct. We'll have bands like the Vitals 808,
High Water too, yeah?
will be there. So bring your blankets for the lawn. So when you eat, before you get kanakata, you can lay on your mat and watch all the live music from them.
Yes, okay, I love that tip. Bring your mat, because you lay it out, you spend the day over there. You gotta go from start to finish, because even the Bishop Museum cultural events, everything's gonna be open. So you can go over there and just walk around, check out the exhibits, come back out, get something to eat, shop at the store, lay on the mat, get more food, go back on the mat. It's gonna be a whole day of fun. So make sure you're there February 22nd at Bishop Museum. And it's free. That's the cool part. It's free.
That's correct.
And then what about parking?
Parking will be taking place on campus, but there will be shuttles throughout the day to take you from campus to Bishop Museum, so you don't have to worry about parking and you can just enjoy the day as a whole.
All right, and then I have to ask, you are a senior and you're a sophomore. All of the funds and all of the people coming together, it's really to support the students. And where does this go to?
This goes to a bunch of our grants and some programs that are funded by our ATP program. So we're really thankful as students for our parents to take time out of their day to volunteer to really support us.
Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come here on Hainao Daily. Go ahead and check out the Kamehameha Schools Kapalama 100th Anniversary Ho'olaulea, February 22nd. And just remember, it is free. So you can go there, have so much fun, free parking, shuttles. All the information will be on our website, hainaodaily.com. Shout out over here, Hanai made this here on the top, the brim of the papale. So cute! You can get that at the country store.
Hey, how you doing lately? Stay with High Now Daily. And if you watching still, we are sitting with Battery Bill.
Ooh.
Battery Bill is joining us over here at High Now Daily. How's the intro song? What do you think?
I think you did very well.
Yes.
Audie Kimura would be very happy.
Would he?
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking all day, like, how do I nail the intro for Battery Bill? You have like the best jingle. It's such an iconic jingle.
Thank you very much. I like it too. I mean, it's if it wasn't for that, I don't think we'd be around anymore.
No, it's because of you, Battery Bill, and all the great work that you do. And we got a big thing coming up. It's called Go Greener. So what is that all about?
Go Greener means that we want to keep Hawaii green, and we want to do the ER or stands for electronic waste recycling. And we want you to bring all your things to Ho'okele Elementary School from 8 to 12 on Saturday. That's the 22nd. If I can go more,
I do want to ask you as well. You have a list, right, of like the precise things that we're going to be looking for.
Right.
That's part of the event.
So in the traditional way, I want to say, I want you to bring your big, because we're looking for a lot of it, because we want to make sure we keep Hawaii green now. TVs, laptops, computers, monitors, printers, IT equipment, power cords, UPS, and cell phones. And of course, we want you to bring your batteries, but we do not want you to bring your lithium batteries.
There you go. Power. Sorry, I got the jingle right there. No, wait, Battery Bill, I got to ask as well. So this is going to be a free community event, though, right? And the goal of it is to accomplish what? Obviously, we want to continue to just be more sustainable with what it is that we're doing.
We want to keep Hawaii clean. We want to keep it green. So bring all your waste and make sure that all the waste is gone. That's all we want to do. And, the schools will benefit from this also. And, of course, Ho'okele.
Absolutely. So you mentioned as well of where it's going to be. We're talking a little bit earlier, Battery Bill, about like e-waste. What creates e-waste? Like, how is e-waste taking place in the community?
E-waste is actually created by us, because we like our modern things like TVs and computers and laptops. And so, at the end of life, they have to go someplace. And we would like you to bring them to events like this to help us clean up.
Gotcha. Now, Battery Bill, what's going to be the best resource to utilize in terms of the event that's taking place? Again, it's free, open to the public. We want to encourage everybody to bring that list that you just mentioned. But what's the best resource to utilize if people want to learn more?
I don't understand that question.
Do we go to the website if people want to learn more about just the event? Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. Without Iopala, none of this would happen. So if you want to learn more about what all this is about, go to Iopala's website and you will learn a lot more.
Okay, fantastic. And then what does the rest of the year look like for you, Battery Bill? As we head into 2025, this just is one community initiative, but what does the rest of the year look like?
So really, realistically, what's going to happen is we would like to do one event every month. And so if you go to Iopala's website, and even Battery Bill's website, you will see where these events will be.
Gotcha. So the goal is going to be one event a month, and we're going to continue to support in the best way that we can. Again, this is a free event, and then what exactly date and details is going to be at the school, correct?
Right. It's going to be Saturday from 8 to 12, and that's going to be February 22nd.
February 22nd. There you go. All of the information is listed right there. Free community event. Go Greener with Battery Bill.
Thank you.
Battery Bill. We're going to head to break right now. You're watching High Now Daily.
Life Surge events are all about community, bringing people together to worship, connect, and grow right where they are. And their Honolulu event is taking place Saturday, March 29th at the Neil Blaisdell Arena. And joining me now with details is Sean Marcel, president of Life Surge. First, tell us a little bit about Life Surge and what that is.
Well, we're so glad to go to Honolulu. Several of us have never even been to Hawaii, so we're super excited. But it's really a gathering of faith-based people from all across walks of life that want to come together and enjoy great music, powerful speaking with some of the best speakers around the world. And so, yeah, it's a one-day event where it's truly inspirational, where just fresh vision is kind of planted and people get excited about taking action in areas of their life.
Very cool. You were talking about powerful speakers. Who's going to be there and what can people expect when they head over to the Blaisdell?
We have incredible people. We have actually some people that were from Honolulu as well. I believe we have Marcus Marietto is going to be there. He's just an incredible professional athlete, as you know, played for the Washington Commanders and just is a phenomenal communicator. We have Bethany Hamilton that'll be joining us, and she is just such a powerful inspiration to so many people. She was just an event with us, and the crowd just loved having her, but we're going to be close to her home turf. We have Ed Milet. Ed Milet is a powerful motivational speaker, has one of the larger podcasts in America. Who else? We have Nick Vujicic. Gentleman has no arms, no legs, and yet has been used powerfully to inspire people around the world, really has a global following. And then Robert Herjavec from the Shark Tank, he'll be with us there as well, and just a great entrepreneur, great guy. And then we have another local, is Derek Sebastian, who is a ukulele player, who is known all over the world, but he's right there from the Hawaii area. So we're excited about this incredible lineup. We're also going to have Bethel Music, powerful worship artists that'll be bringing worship and music to the event. So it's going to be something for everybody, I believe. We're super excited to bring it to Hawaii. We've been wanting to go to Hawaii for a long time, so we're believing that the community is going to show up, and it's going to be a great crowd that day.
Now let's just talk a little bit about the Life Surge mission and what your hopes are for this event, bringing it here to Honolulu. When people leave, what are they going to leave with?
Life Surge really focuses on 4 areas: our worship, wisdom, work, and wealth. And so worship, man, we have great worship time together, but we also believe that our work and what we do is worship to God, right? And then wisdom, getting wisdom from people who really have been there, done that, haven't proven success. We like to say success leaves clues. And so you have very powerful communicators that have achieved great things that we glean from. And then our work, man, our work, I believe, is meant to glorify God, but also to move industry. And as faith-based people, I believe we need to take that very seriously. And then, of course, wealth creation, but not just for ourselves, but to provide for our families, yes, but also to impact people around the world that are so desperately in need, just to make our work and resources matter more than maybe we ever even thought possible. I believe it's a place where dreams kind of come alive, or maybe dormant dreams begin to be reactivated, or people just begin to take action that maybe they've been sitting on for a while. So it's a very inspirational atmosphere, and also with other like-minded people who are business people, entrepreneurs, or just workers who want to really maximize their influence. It really has a powerful dynamic to provide all that and more.
Wow, with the message, the delivery, all of that encompassed into one. I mean, it's going to be a great event. And this, again, is March 29th. And tickets, where can people get the tickets?
Yes, they can go to lifesurge.com. That's lifesurge.com. And then we have tickets available there. And if there's also numbers that they need to call, we can help guide them, walk them, group sales, whatever they need, we're available to them.
All right. Thank you so much for all the information and bringing Life Surge to Honolulu. We absolutely needed it right here at the Neil Blaisdell Center. We're going to have all the details on our website, hinowdaily.com as well. Mahalo.
Thank you. Thank you, Rachel.
everyone. Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I'm now here in the kitchen with Kainoa. I get to sample some of Miley's food. I'm so excited because honestly, I love going out there to Hawaii Kai and picking up her food. So good.
Very delicious.
Love
And what I
Thai food.
love too is like the taste, and I mentioned this earlier in the show as well, is that when you look at the table, the flavor is there, but a lot of this stuff is super healthy.
So healthy.
You got a lot of veggies in there to go ahead with all the protein, so and the flavor is outstanding.
Oh my gosh, talk about the flavor on this one. I already had
The lamb,
one.
she taught everybody, yes,
So
that's
good.
the
Do you
correct-
want one?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna make this for you.
Basil,
You
the
go.
basil, thank
That's so
you.
good. Put that there.
Yeah, she was saying the basil is the big thing.
So good, and I always get the pad thai. And I loved watching Kitchen Scraps with you guys though, because when Miley was doing the judging, she was like, "Ooh, this is a little spicy even for me." I was like, "Oh, it was good." She's so good.
That means there's some heat. And make sure you check her out as well. Again, been going since 2008. Miley's Thai out in Hawaii Kai.
This is so good. Go ahead and check her out. We're gonna go bye-bye.
We're gonna be here.
We're meeting.
We'll be here.
See you
We'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow.
3 p.m.